Hello travelers and welcome to another Tucson Top 5. This video is going to be about 5 things you can check out with only one day in Tucson, Arizona. These are a lot of fun things and we'll get right into it. This video was inspired by me bumping into a couple tourists at the Tucson Mall who stated, well, we came to Tucson and we were told to check out the mall and In-N-Out Burger. There's definitely way more to Tucson than the Tucson Mall and In-N-Out Burger, so I'm going to give you my 5 recommendations as a local of things that you must check out if you just have one day in Tucson, Arizona. Number 5. Sabino Canyon is a recreation area located in Tucson's northeast side in the Catalina foothills. It is the perfect day place to come as it boasts beautiful views for only $8. There's plenty of walking paths and even a river that runs through it. You got during the day, of course, the visitor center that you definitely got to check out and a shuttle that runs throughout different times of the year. Make sure to buy a ticket right here at the pay station and take all the different stops into the canyon. It is perfect for women and children, families, older folks. There's going to be no harsh hiking. You're more than free to take this beautiful flat path that is stroller friendly. So if you got the kiddos, strap them on up. It's a Tucson local favorite. Everyone comes out here to walk, run, and exercise. You might even bump into one of the other Tucson locals here. Of course, I've seen snakes and many other things. You also have picnic tables, so feel free to bring the family, bring the lunch, and get stunning views of Tucson. Of course, there is rugged off-trail paths if you want to take those, no problem, and it boasts stunning sunset views. When the golden light hits those cactus, it is just gorgeous, and of course, the sunsets here cannot be beat. Make sure you check this out in Tucson. Number 4. Hop in your DeLoreans, guys, and go back to 1955 to my absolute favorite place, Little Anthony's Diner. Located in the heart of Tucson's east side, it is a nostalgic 50s diner complete with awesome classic cars parked out front and 50s music outside you can hear. The little rides are fun for the kids. Wolfgang absolutely loves it, and Wolfgang loves to be taken on this horse. He always has a good time. While you're waiting for your food, make sure to take pictures out front pretending to be Marilyn or the king of rock and roll himself, Elvis Presley. Thank you very much. This, of course, Cadillac is one of my favorite outside. Once you head on in, you got the perfect 50s environment. It just evokes all the memories. Marilyn, James Dean, great soundtracks. Got a great menu of sodas and shakes and Americana, great burgers, and Elvis's favorite you gotta check out. Once you head on into the back, you got a wonderful arcade, just fun for the kids to hang out, or the adults as well. I love arcades, who doesn't? Come play Galaga, Pac-Man, and just enjoy the ambience of the arcade down there. It's just awesome. If you come on a Friday and Saturday, make sure to stick around in the evening. They do have live singers dressed as Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, and Sandra Dee. It is so cool to just sit there and listen to them sing and perform. This time around, we just got milkshakes, so want to just sit back and relax and enjoy the ambiance. If you do come on your birthday, make sure to get one of the ridiculous milkshakes they serve with the sparklers, and they bring it to your table and sing. It's so much fun. This is one of my absolute favorite places in town. After we eat, I love to just sit outside, listen to that hum of the neon, listen to the 50s music. It's really hard to pull me away from here, but add this to your Tucson bucket list, please. Number 3. Next up is San Xavier del Bac Mission. It is definitely worth the drive as it's only 9 miles south of downtown Tucson off Interstate 19. It's a National Historic Landmark. It was founded as a Catholic mission by Father Kino in 1692. Construction of the current church began in 1783. It was completed in 1797. It's the oldest European structure in Arizona. Everything on the grounds here is very well preserved and beautiful. As we strolled about in and out, it was just great, and it reminded me of the European cathedrals in Paris when I visited. This definitely reminded me of Notre Dame with the vaulted ceilings and the way the sculptures and artworks are. It just really I felt like I was in Europe and I didn't even have to buy a plane ticket to get over there. It's just really cool that this is located just outside of Tucson. If you're a photographer, this is definitely a great place to get some beautiful shots. On the side of the building, there is a gift shop that is open. We did check that out. If you stroll inside, there's all kinds of Arizona souvenirs and everything to commemorate your trip to the mission. There's local artwork, postcards, We even found these cute little night lights that I would just absolutely love to have. Really screams Arizona. Of course, we found a lot of cute books, and we found Goodnight Arizona to complement our Goodnight New Mexico book. Really great find. Of course, there's a little hill afterwards you can walk up right there and just get a complete view of all the surrounding areas and this beautiful mission. Definitely check it out. Number 2. Next up is going to be Trail Dust Town for you Wild West lovers. It is an old Wild West town, almost like a theme park. It's got a railroad, stagecoaches, just all the vibes of the West. We went during Halloween, so there's families dressed up in costumes and out just having a great time. Everything here just screams an old Western town, but it's done in a really family-friendly, fun way. Like I said, we came during Halloween. It was so much fun. They got all kinds of stuff, and they even do shows.
Howdy folks, don't miss the Wild West show tonight. It's Pirates versus Cowboys tonight. It's 7 and 8 right around the corner.
There's all kinds of shops you can check out while you're here. You got a magic shop, a lot of fun. Of course, you got an old-timey Western photo shoot thing with the costumes. Always a necessity when you go to the West. The Pinnacle Peak Steakhouse is a famous steakhouse here that's open every night. You can go grab a steak. I wanted one so bad. You also have the train. You can stand in line and get your show. You also have Millie's Pancake House, which is open in the morning. It's something I definitely want to try next time we're around. Of course, I went into one of their gift shops, and there's just all kinds of novelties in there and fun things. You can find Western things and candy and toys. The owner's dog was just cruising around like he was part of the gang, and it was just really funny.
Do what a man's gonna do. All right? Okay. All right.
Of course, you can grab your family and go pan for gold. It was a whole lot of fun watching the people in costumes and families just over there panning in the mines. Of course, mining has a huge history here in Arizona, so it's definitely something you want to do. Come for any of the seasons, whether it be Halloween, Christmas. I'm sure they got all kinds of activities going on. Halloween's fun because I really like that cool skeleton. Also check out the old-timey carousel. I believe this is about a 1920s carousel, but still, it's super awesome to ride. The kids looked like they were having a blast. If you're in Tucson, definitely make sure to check out Trail Dust Town while you're here. And number 1. Of course, it's Saguaro National Park. You definitely could have guessed. This is definitely Tucson's crown jewel, its own national park for the mighty saguaro. I will do the Desert Museum because that is part of the national park, but that will be a separate video that it solely deserves. Spend the day driving around with the expansive mountain views and just numerous saguaro. You can do either the west or east side. Gates Pass on the west side is a great place to come for sunrise, as you can get some really good shots like this one I took that day. Of course, you want to visit the visitor center. There you can get all the souvenirs you need for your visit. Make sure you send them to friends and family. You got shirts and hats and magnets and postcards and food and pretty much everything your basic gift shop offers. Definitely want to go in there and load up. Make sure you look out for the local population of snakes while you're there. I saw this rattlesnake on a trail just down from the visitor center. It was really cool to see. I know it looks like I'm closer than I am, but I have a really good zoom lens on my camera that I used to film it while it was out lurking about. There's all kinds of creatures in the national park, from snakes to coyotes to owls to javelina, so just make sure you keep alert. I did see this coyote up close one day while we were in the car. Like I said, I have a zoom lens, so I wasn't pretty close to it, but he got close to us, which was really cool to see. There's so many expansive views and trails, so just make sure you spend the day checking out as much as you can while you're there. There's so much to see and do. That will wrap it up today, guys. Let me know in the comments below what your bucket list is for Tucson. Please support the channel by liking and subscribing and sharing this with anyone who's coming by Tucson in the near future. I do appreciate when you subscribe. It does really help me out. Thank you so much for watching. From the bottom of my heart, Jennifer and Wolfgang say thank you as well. What are you looking forward to most about your next trip to the Sonoran Desert? let us know. But for now, we'll see you next time on Travels with Travis.